just going to be adding some bits to the zoo. Just thought I'd go live. So yeah, if you're watching this later on, thank you for joining. And if you're watching this now, hello. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Wooden. That's what I want. Try and fill this little gap. It's not going to work, is it? So, just split that. No. Right, that's that. Ba-ba-ba. Now we want to make this a bit more square. I think that'll do nicely, like, maybe not like that. Like that, and then we'll double off that side just so it flows better. And then in terms of staff path, we don't want the curbs on. And we're going to make it square, thank you. There we go, and then if we make it so the door goes through there, lovely stuff. This is the zookeeper's area. And then what we'll do is we will go and put in another path. Let's edit the building first. This is what we want. Roof. We'll put wood in this one, I think. Put some dark wood down. Boom. Hey Ness, how you doing? What's up, dog? Right, so we have the zookeeper's floor in there, and we're going to put the same floor in the other side. Very good, thank you. Very happy it's Friday. Level. Change that grid height so I'm not faffing around too much. There we go. Right, so his feet are a little bit too low for me. Ah, very nice. Well, happy streaming. I've just decided to hop on here just because I'm building. I just thought, well, I might as well stream and see who's about. Today, just cooking dinner. What have you got for dinner? I think I've got fish tonight, I believe. There we go. That's about right. We're going to do the same on this side. Nothing wrong with a lazy roast. I do enjoy a good roast dinner. No matter if it's a full one or a lazy one, roast dinners are certainly elite. There we go, and then we get the doormat right. So that's about the right level. So they're going to come in. They're going to come in there. So we're going to want a door just here. Oh, nice. Can you compete with Toby Carvery though? That's the thing. That's the measure of a roast dinner. Put on there. Wicked. And let's push that door back a little bit. I've just realised there's a gap between these doors. There and slide that back. There we go. Let's go on security and put a no entry sign above there. So the guests don't go down there, even though they won't, it's because it's a staff path anyway. Right, so now we need the guest entrance in here. Let's get rid of. Let's get rid of that wall. That's absolutely fine. I've no issue with that. I knew I was going to be playing this game just because I loved Zoo Tycoon as a child. So that's why I'm doing a bit of both. I still absolutely love Planet Coaster. So I'm just going to be kind of juggling the two as best I can. That's why I got so far ahead on the Planet Coaster series, just because I knew that my time at the minute would be taken up by this. Let's put that in there, and I don't think I've heard of Prehistoric Kingdom. Either that or I've completely missed the memo. Okay, I don't want to do that. No, I don't want it to join over there. Can we? Pathing on this game is the bane of my life. There's that. Alright, fair enough. Is that similar to Jurassic World Evolution? Or is that a totally different style of game? Because that's a sort of dinosaur management dinosaur park management game. It's basically this, but dinosaurs. Put that curve back on. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, we want the curve back on there, like that. Lovely stuff. And then that goes into the viewing gallery in here. Let's get these people walking. I love this guy's hair. He's got amazing hair. I may need to open up this doorway because I don't think people are going to follow it. Yes, yeah, scaling is one of the main things in Planet Coaster. Definitely, I know all the signs and stuff. It's like the warning signs on Planet Coaster were like always massive. Hey Jake, how are you? Yeah, that hair is amazing. What piece do I want here? I think we're just going to go with it like a big open frame, I think, to be fair. There's a nice little walkway in. I'm very good, thank you. So, I was watching Planet Plipcam's cheats video the other day. So one of the amazing things you can do is if you rename a zookeeper. I'll do the other one because I've already done that. I've already done it to that keeper. Let's go and find another keeper somewhere. Janitor, vet. There we go. Let's find one of these. Let's find this guy. So, if you rename the keeper to Keeper Adam, like that, he starts doing the flamenco dancing. I thought that was brilliant. I laughed so much when I saw that on Plipcam's video. It's yeah, certainly a thing that was definitely needed in this game. But yes, basically this was put in as a sort of homage to a zookeeper in Australia who got caught on camera dancing a couple of years ago. But yeah, so this has been my highlight of today, is getting my zookeepers to dance the flamenco like this, and he's having a brilliant time. Nobody can fault that. And he's still going. Is he done? Yep, he's done. See you later. But yeah, that's been my favourite discovery today. is trying out that cheat code. Right, what was I going to do in here? We want some education stuff, because we're all about learning on this channel. We'll put a screen up there, a screen up there, and we'll put a screen up there because you can never have enough screens. Let's get the zebra, and because this is a mixed habitat, we'll have the gazelle. Oh, 1 second, William. Let me just load up the live stream on my computer because your comments kind of cut off on my PlayStation. Let's just load it up. It's the custom screens in Planet Zoo console like they are on PC. What you mean, like these screens, or is there screens in PC that are like different shapes and stuff? We can't change, like we can't import images and things on console, which is unfortunate, because I think it's something that certainly, I mean, I'm no expert, but I would have thought that it's possible to do, to import media, but yeah, they haven't made it possible to import stuff. We do have to go off what is in the game at the minute, which is why you'll find, especially on Planet Coaster, there's a lot of custom made stuff. So for example, I've built a children's playground over here, just using the pieces in the game. I've not, you can't import any of this, you can't do anything like that. You just have to make do with it. But to be fair, it does work sometimes. Other times it can look pretty bad. I'm quite pleased with the children's playground. I think that does its job. But what are the in-game ones? And if you can't custom them, what? So these screens. So all of these different screens here are of the different sizes. So you've got 4 meters, 8 meters lit. You've got the signs there. You've got screen panels one by one, that can kind of. So if I just put them in, you can advertise a certain area. There's that's probably as far as you can get, and then you've got the educational stuff, which will link to one of the animals you've got in the zoo at the moment. Hopefully that answers your question. I'm just going to put a webcam in here as well, just because people like being nosy on the animals. Have I unpaused it? Yes, I have unpaused it. I need to put some of this bedding down in here to get the animals to come in. And then I also need to put a roof on as well. Just randomly put this down. Get rid of this long grass. There's some of that. And then let's go and get some grass. The reason I'm doing this is now that I've had a few days getting used to the game and starting to get to grips with what I need to do and what's possible, I'm starting to focus a bit more on doing it realistic. Yeah. I mean that's fair. I would probably say console works if you don't have a PC that is sort of powerful enough to run the game. Because I would say that ideally, I know a lot of people have bought keyboard and mouse to play the console version because there's a lot of menu clicking. I'm using a controller still on my PS5, but I would say that people are using mouse and keyboard because there's a lot of menu flicking, and it is probably just a preference, because and the PC version will have a lot more to it. I would hazard a guess. So yeah, I would probably say that's a wise thing. If you've got a PC that can use it, I'd probably stick with PC, just because you can you can probably import and add more custom things yourself. You can do ultra realistic. I mean, you can. If you flick down my channel, there's a few, because I do a few park spotlights on what other people have built on stuff. I've not done any on Zoo yet because it's only been out like just over a week. But what I would say is that if you have a look at some of the Planet Coaster stuff, because it's very similar thing. I would say if you look at that will show you the sort of level of detail you can go to. It just takes a bit of sort of out of you've got to think outside the box basically to get things right. But it's certainly achievable. You can you can certainly add the realism touches. I mean, the thing I like about Planet Zoo is that there's a lot of small pieces in the game. So like the things like the clipboard, even the light switches and things. There's a lot of small pieces in the game that there isn't necessarily on Planet Coaster. So I'm happy that stuff like this has been thought about, because it's a tiny piece, but it does make a difference. Yeah, put some light switches in there. Right, now I want to go to just everything and see what we can put in here. We can put a zebra box in the corner, or zebra bin looking thing. I know it's a planter, an African planter, but why not? I'm just trying to find some of the smaller shapes in here. I think if I go from the bottom, that'll probably be the easiest way. Don't want a hanging basket. Don't want toilet signs. There is a few tiny pieces at the bottom that they're all sort of near each other. But it might be worth me actually. Well, there we are. There's a zebra's head. The zebra head large. There we go. I can stick that on there, and on the other side, and then we can stick that in the guest viewing bit as well. Yeah, we'll leave with that. There's the light switches. Just going to go back onto that. If I can stop jumping out the menus. So this is the thing about using a controller, is it can get a little bit annoying and jumpy sometimes when you're trying to jump through. But as I say, I'd rather have this than nothing at all. That's my sort of feelings on it anyway. I'm not sure what I've got in mind for this at the moment. I'm just sort of looking at pieces that could go in and then doing something with them. So put some aircon units around the back. So is there anything else around here? No, not really. Let's keep going up, because I did find some useful stuff earlier when I was looking for the other habitat. Let's search props. Let's go down the bottom of props. Here we go. Right. This is the sort of stuff I was looking for. Got some like a crate in the bottom. We can have some hats hanging up, just in case you're a zookeeper and you forgot your hat. I love that there's a tuk-tuk in here. I mean, this is brilliant. I can't wait to be able to use this piece somewhere. I absolutely love tuk-tuks. It's a type of dog, Smudgy. It's my favourite dog breed. It's my favourite breed of dog, and that is all it ever is. What other small pieces can I put in here? We've already got the Jeep at the front of the park. I found a clipboard earlier. I can't remember where I found it. So let's have a look in here. There we go. There's the clipboard. That's that. Alright, what else have I got in the camel one? You have a panoramic zoo. Yes, you can. 1 second. There's my sign about Dave the camel. Keep an eye on Dave. He's in a mood. There is a camel called Dave in here. Let's just quickly find him. Where's Dave? There's Dave. Yeah, look, he's in a mood. Look, he's just stood on his friend. I mean, that's just not on, is it? Right, so panoramic of the zoo. There's a lot going off. So there's the exactly. Why would you want to live there? Why would you want to live in this Shih Tzu zoo? Yeah. So there's a snake exhibit at the start, and he's very hard to spot. But yeah, he is definitely in there. I'm just going to go to free look camera because it's a lot easier to float around. There's a safari tours. There's a nature trail here. Now what I'm planning on doing is I'm going to put some like custom like paw prints and just place them around the path, so that people can kind of walk around, and then it's like zoo themed. Here's the staff buildings at the front. Lots of plants and eco-friendly things going off in this section, but I do quite like how it looks. I think that works really well. You got the red pandas in here, which are one of the most annoying things. These red pandas, because they keep moaning that there's too many of them, but then they keep breeding. So there's too many adults now. Look, there's too many adults. Have you seen the zoo spotlight? Wild Maker Zoo on Mr. Weasel? I haven't. I will look out for that. I mean, the thing is, the only difference between this and PC is the Theme Maker's Toolkit. is the theme makers toolkit where people can, upload anything they want. That's the that's the main difference between this and the PC version, is you don't get that. We can only all the pieces in the game are exactly the same. It's just that we can't import things. This is the Safari tour, so this is going to be a long project. This is the huge Safari route that is being tested at the moment. There's my little station for it. Oh, does it not? Oh, okay. I mean, obviously, I know that Planet Coaster does. I didn't realise that Planet Zoo didn't. I just assumed it would. Okay, fair enough. Then in reality, I don't see why it wouldn't be able to, like, console wouldn't be able to do the exact same thing as PC then. There is obviously the build limit, but you can build far much more, much more than you can do on Planet Coaster on in Planet Zoo. Yeah, the build limit isn't really an issue on this. It was an issue on Planet Coaster. You could, there's only so much detail you could put in. But yeah, going back to this quick overview, there's this safari ride that I'm going to go around and put some big habitats in for. I'll probably put like alligators under this bridge and things like that. But that's going to take a long time to do. So I'm just kind of doing bits and bobs. I'm going to jump over here, then jump over there, and just kind of come back and forth between them. This is a mixed habitat with gazelles and baby. Okay, that camera went a bit funny there. Gazelles and baby gazelles. And then also in here, we've got zebras, because zebras are amazing. Or if you're American, zebras. But we all know it's not zebra, is it? It's zebra. Just make sure he's happy with his terrain. I know he's not got enough a hard shelter, but once I put a roof on this, he's going to have that. So yeah, it's not zebra, it's zebra. Ba, 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 ba. I've become quite a fan of this light. Oh, wait, I need to change the camera. There's some of the sort of interface on this game at the moment needs a bit of tweaking, because it's not as user friendly to the to controllers as it was on Planet Coaster. So yeah, they do need to update. They need to update that, I think. Stick some lights around here. And over this way. Ba, ba, ba. Why is there a gap there? I don't know why there's a gap. I'm just going to slide this along. There we go. Right, so that's that. I mean, their thing is pretty much done there. I just need to put in a few more bits and bobs in here, I think. So let's just go back over here. So I did have a ladder. This is just easier than searching for the piece on the menus. Let's have that. And we will have that leaning up against the wall. Make sure it's not floating. There we go. And then if we go to props, there's got to be some other little bits and bobs we can put in here. That seems a bit excessive. So does that. That one we can. Oh, maybe not. I didn't realise that was a kiln. I didn't read it. I just saw black and white. But we could. Oh, you see, this is like a sunshade. Does it work? No. I'm not going to try and get away with that. What else have we got in here? Now, we don't want one of these carts, but there is. I have seen wheelbarrows. Is there a wheelbarrow? Not a wheelchair. There we go, there's the wheelbarrow. Let's change that to black. I'll put that over here. That's that. Is there anything to do with gazelles that we can put in? Nope. Yeah, the lack of car parks and also the fact that there's no tarmac spray as well can be very annoying. It does seem something that they've not kind of considered, but yeah. I have seen a few of Dan's stuff. I've not seen loads, but I have seen one or two this week actually, just to kind of get a bit of inspiration. So there's no like. I mean, I can just put these like random pieces down. These don't really mean anything, but I can just kind of stack things around just to give it a bit of like lack of emptiness. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, that's exactly what I do. I don't, well, not build like Dan, but I just kind of, I look at the people's stuff and try and get a bit of inspiration. Adam Up is another one I've been watching just lately. His stuff's really good, and his stuff's actually been popping up on my TikTok as well. So yeah, but also it's having the knowledge, and it's having the knowledge of all the pieces. Who is Dan XG? It's just having the knowledge of like all the different pieces, and there's so many new pieces in this game, and I just don't want to like forget about any. You see, I just don't want to put stuff up like that's got an animal that is completely not related to this exhibit. That's my only thing. So I can put a panda statue down. Why not? I've used the red panda statue. That's over near the red panda exhibit. But yeah, so I will probably come back and try and fill out this area. But for now, we'll put a roof on. Dan's your arch nemesis, and he has no idea. Right. No, we don't want to go props. We want to go roofs. We want pitched roofs, and I think we're going to go for a metal roof on top of this wooden building. Go along there. That's going to be an inverted one. That works. That works. That works. And that works. So let's see. This is what I mean. It just jumps you down. Like you come back to add something. Is that the metal clad or metal plank, isn't it? No. Oh no, metal clad. It just kind of jumps you down when you don't want it to. That's my frustration with the menu at the minute. But there we go. Right. So that's that. And then we just want a pitched roof at 1 metre. A bit quicker doing this. Let's just get that right. There we go, right, grid size 4. Boom. Around there. It's just easy doing that. And then we want a flat roof in the middle. And we're going to get the metal clad one again. Get that in there. Beautiful. Let's get rid of that. So that's that. They can look out through this window at the animals if they want to look through here. Even though they won't, they'll go and stand in there. Oh no, the gazelle's going to die. Is it? Hey, Red Army, how are you? Is this gazelle just gonna? Is he gonna die? Well, I mean, the vet's coming. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. There we go. Bye bye. Bye bye bye. Bye bye in a box. Well, that was depressing. But yeah, I mean, there is a lot of animals in this habitat. You can see here, just like the gazelles just breed loads. I may have pressured him into that. Yeah, the gazelles breed loads. The zebras don't. The zebras just enjoy each other's company. They're just quite laid back and chilled. I'm very good, thank you. Although that one looks like he's drowning. I'm trusting that he isn't, but he does look like it. So yeah, this is my little zebra gazelle viewing thing. We'll bring the gravel path around the outside here. I don't want to add a curb inside. There we go. Around the back of this building. And have it. Will it join on? Why will it not join? There we go. It just wanted to join at a really weird angle then. It's like that. Why does it not want to join the whole thing? How bizarre. But yeah, we'll try and fill out that space at another point. Hopefully these guys like this shelter. I mean, they're happy. They've got enough hard shelter. So yeah, they're happy with it. Let's open the zoo up because it's closed at the minute. Get everybody in. Now the only ones who don't have like their own zoo shelter kind of purpose built is these guys, the red pandas, because I mean this was my first main exhibit in this zoo. I started another zoo and then I realised as I started it off that I hadn't really considered all the other things that you need to consider with it. So that's why I've kind of started afresh with this. But yeah, they're the only other guys that don't have like their own shelter like this. I'm going to put some signage up, I think, similar to there. So we've got the camel signage. See here we've got these like flaps that you walk through. That camel was inside. This is the first time I've ever seen the camels actually come inside. So the camels themselves don't actually need shelter. They're happy with just being outside. But yeah, it's the first time I've seen them inside. Oh, the gazelle's about to give birth. Shit. Oh. Is she just given birth? Maybe. Yep, there's a baby. Yep, there's a tiny one there. See, look how many gazelles there are. Honestly, I built this exhibit or habitat, and I put 4 in. Watch my language. I don't know if you're trolling me or if I genuinely said something, but I'm just going to ignore it. 4 zebras, and then look how many gazelles. Surely they must be at the point where you see, look, they're very happy in large numbers, so they're absolutely fine. But yeah, a lot of gazelles. So there's a tip: if you want an animal that breeds a lot, then gazelles are the one to go down. I'm just going to put that around there, just so we've got another pathway. Do we have any gazelle signs? What animal signs do we have? Any zebra signs? We can always put a zebra sign on, can't we? Yeah, we can put the zebra sign there. And we put the zebra sign just there. And definitely no gazelle. No. It's not all about the zebras, so I'm just trying to find something that I could use. There. What's that? It's an antelope, but I'm going to take it. It's not quite a gazelle, but I am going to take that as a sign that I can use in here. Easy stuff. Right. Let's put that up there, like that. I'll put it over there as well. Boom. Right. I'm quite happy with how that's turned out there. There's my toilet, which I'm not going to say out loud. But, all the guests are coming in now. Okay, this is what bugs me, is they all stop at the first possible glimpse of an animal. So they've all seen this baby deer. He's fine, isn't he? Yeah. They've all seen this baby deer and then just stopped. And then they all just stopped down near the red panda habitat. So again, it's the sort of thing where I'm learning this as I'm going along, that I need to I need to provide wider paths for guests, because they enjoy just kind of huddling up. The other thing I've been learning about this game, because as I said, I didn't really watch that much of it on PC just because I couldn't play it, so I couldn't kind of relate. The other thing is heat maps. You see the negative impact on guests here. So these guests don't like the fact that there's power stuff here. I don't get that, because I can't. I've never been to a zoo in my life and gone, oh, I wish that power station wasn't there. I've never complained about being near a power station, or being near a transformer or something, because I know that you need that to power a zoo. So, yeah, I've got to kind of think about placements of them. So at the minute, I've kind of spaced them out a little bit away from paths, but I've just got to consider that in the future, because I've powered most of it. There's a bit in the middle here that has no power, but everything else is fine. Watching a power station during lunch. Well, I mean, you do you, Smudgy. Yeah, that's it's one of the things that you just got to think about, is you can't just put them down anywhere. I've been quite fortunate here. This kind of just annoys guests. This person will be annoyed at them. I didn't come here to see the staff facilities, you see? Look, didn't come there to see that. Well, don't walk near them then, Sylvia. The zoo tickets are underpriced. Well, I'll charge more money, and you can listen to the generator. That's what that's what you're going to get. You can live with it. But yeah, so if they come around here, I see that so they're using it. Yeah, they're never happy on Planet Coaster either. It's that old saying, you can never please everybody. There's always somebody who's going to be unhappy. I genuinely can't get over how many gazelles there are in this habitat. And they've built this shelter for them. They're not even using it. There's nobody in here. Oh, and then on top of that, the staff members start moaning about what's he moaning about there? The barriers in Habitat 9. That's a lot of poop time to clear up Habitat 9. Yeah, the staff members start complaining about how far away the staff rooms are. It's a zoo. What do you want me to do? I'm going to put a staff room at every single habitat. Which would be ridiculous. But like I say, other than the staff and the guest whinging, I'm quite happy with how this is slowly coming on. I need some more ideas as to what I can do. So at the start, I've got this nature trail thing, which, as I said earlier, I'm going to put little paw prints down around the footpath, just to kind of make it more zoo themed. See, it's busy around here as well. Why? Just go down to here. The glass is empty. Why do you all crowd? Yeah, I can do it. I could put an education station in. Yeah, in the paw print trail in here. So I could put that in. I want more like guest attractions. So, like, I know they're not going to use it, but like this playground. One with the animal paws on. Let's just have a look then. So, education. This one. So if I put that down here, there, and let's put another one down there. Cat ue mia or a laumus. Right. Let's see. Do people actually use these? I'm intrigued to see if they use them. But yeah, so I want to think of more ideas that I can put down that you would probably have. Like I could put down like a restaurant or a cafe or something. Just to break up the circuit a little bit, I think, more than anything. Why has an animal just been boxed up or unboxed? Oh, is he not very well? Oh, he's running out now. Is this Dave? No. No. No, I'm not going to find Dave, am I? Where's Dave gone? Is Dave still here? Yeah, Dave's still with us. We're not losing Dave. There's Dave. Dave the camel. Yeah, I just want to think of more ideas like this that I can put in and and kind of break up the park a little bit. I just think that'll be call the baby camel Baby Dave. But then Baby Dave grows up and it'll just be Baby Dave. Baby Dave. There you go. Don't know where he's... Is this him? He just walked off there. Where's Baby Dave gone? Or is this him? Oh. There's Baby Dave, that one. Yeah, brilliant. Right. I'm going to put some more keepers down because I need to start getting into the idea of organising the keepers, because at the minute I'm just placing them and then letting them get on with it. But yeah, I need to think about that more. I have noticed that people don't tend to go around the back here that much and look through this side, but that's probably because they can't really see much of the camels. So yeah, that's one issue I've found. But look how busy the path is down here. But yeah, I do need to think about that in future. Anyway, I'm going to wrap that up for now. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate that, and for you leaving the comments. And yeah, episode 2 of this series will be out quite shortly, probably sometime over the next couple of days. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you next time.